Can I say two things to you?
Yeah.
One, I've seen a handful, like 5, 6.
Compared to Trump?
You could fit them in a sign. A bajillion Trump signs.
Yeah.
Not that many Hillary Clinton signs.
Yeah.
And usually the Clinton signs are very specific, like UAW auto worker for Clinton.
I saw a generic Hillary Clinton
I've seen a couple of those.
on my way to work.
I've seen a couple of them. Kind of in
I
the
stopped
more,
and set it on fire, but
in the more liberal, we want to spend your tax dollar neighborhoods, which coincidentally is where most of the people that I'm running against live, right in the same neighborhood.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Okay.
What?
No, I mean, all right. You drive an expressway part of your way to work,
right?
Do you see any big signs like in people's yards?
Never seen one. No.
For Trump?
Oh, for Trump? Yeah, all over.
Yeah,
all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like the big ones, like 10 by 5.
Yeah, like
foot
huge.
Ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But not Clinton.
Here's my hypotheses.
Okay.
The people that are voting for Hitler, I mean Hillary.
It's Freudian and also very accurate.
That was very Freudian. The people that are voting for Hillary, know that she's a giant douche, right? They are ashamed of doing it. They don't want to put out a sign in their yard because they're embarrassed for supporting her.
Yeah.
So I don't know that it's a good indication of any kind of popularity. The people that are putting out Trump signs, they are chest pounders, right? You know, they're the ones that are like, I don't care what anybody says, this is my guy, and I'm going to put it out there until the chicken shit, the chicken shoots. Democrats come along and steal them or burn them or whatever. But I don't see many Hillary signs. And I think that's the reason. What do you think?
I heard there's I think that's absolutely true, but I think there's also some of that with Trump. People are slightly ashamed of Trump.
Maybe.
Because everyone says how stupid he is, right? Yeah. I mean, even my daughter came home from school, and she's apparently been inundated with how stupid he is, and he wants to deport everybody, and he got a small loan from his dad. It was $1 million. That's not a small loan, so she's sleeping outside now.
Yeah.
But,
was that her that I saw in the yard?
That was her.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Yard signs don't vote.
No, I know.
I guess the good old German town.
But
you said Hitler?
It's odd.
You said Hitler?
Yeah.
The German town of Frankenmuth?
Yeah.
Apparently has some Hillary Clinton signs around.
Oh, vote.
Yeah, so I just... What?
So my Liebchen, my little Lechka. So the thing is, in most elections that I recall, and I've lived through a lot of elections, is that you'll see a spattering of both, right?
Yep, I agree.
This year, it's very lopsided, and it's telling, I think.
Yep.
It's telling.
Yep, and I wonder, do you think Hillary Clinton is just thinking her name recognition is already maxed out?
She doesn't
what
need
good
it?
are signs?
No, I think it's exactly
vote.
what I
think you're right.
I think people are ashamed to do it.
I'm going to say one more thing about the debate, and then we have to take a break.
Yeah.
The gotcha question, which I think was crap, one of the lowest points for Chris Wallace, of Donald Trump, will you, without knowing anything about the outcome of this election, will you just accept it blindly?
Oh.
Even though you talk about how it's rigged and we have evidence that it's rigged and we're pretty sure it's rigged, will you just accept the outcome? Will you pledge today? He didn't, which I think was brilliant.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, he didn't, which means he's not good.
Well, Al Gore didn't.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, first question, why do they always ask candidates, similar to in the primary debates, where they ask them all, do you pledge today, this early in the race, to no matter what, you will back whoever wins? Well, no, I don't even know
we could find
outcome.
out they're mother rapers and father stabbers.
Or they grab women by the hoo-hoo.
Ooh.
Why would you support that? Here's the thing, though, I don't understand why they ask it. I don't understand why candidates would ever do it. But Hillary Clinton is the one whining so much about the election being rigged by the Russians.
Yeah, I saw some video
I guarantee that when she loses, and I still predict she will.
I don't think so.
I was way out in front of this, by the way.
I know you were.
That.
This was like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, I said Donald Trump in 2016
will win.
When she loses, she will be screaming that the Russians rigged the election.
Right.
She's going to be the one that doesn't accept it and is screaming about how rigged it is.
Trump will not win, so that's that.
Okay, we'll see. I'll bet you $5.
All right.
Illegally.
$5.
We're going to put it on the internet that we're betting $5.
We will donate the winnings to charity.
Okay.
Donald Trump's recount.
The Clinton
group.
Foundation.
Or that. We know that goes to. All right, I have a trivia question real quick, right?
Yeah.
Right, got to do that. So, this is a historical U.S. question. It's a good one, I thought. It was kind of neat. It just shows you how long that we've been bailing people out. What country benefited from the first foreign aid bill approved by the United States Congress? What country benefited from the first foreign aid bill? That's the question.
I have a guess.
Okay.
I actually don't know the answer, but I'll give the guess after the break and after I look at the answer.
It was Cuba?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was
I know.
Cuba, yeah. What was I going to say?
Ad Odd Show, Facebook.
Yep. We'll
My
be right
Parents
back.
Open Carry.
Lock it in. And rip the knob off. Red State Talk Radio.
My Parents Open Carry, a pro-gun kids book from White Feather Press. 13-year-old Brenna and her parents spend their day in typical fashion. But what's not so typical is that Brenna's parents lawfully open carry handguns for self-defense. And the Strongs join a growing number of families who are standing up for their Second Amendment right and bringing gun ownership out of the closet. Order your copy of this unique kids book at myparentsopencarry.com.
It's a bumpy ride through the political jungle with Nate and Brian.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
What?
The following message contains a special offer for listeners of this station. Are you a man over 40? Are you constantly looking for the nearest bathroom? Do you wake up multiple times a night to use the bathroom? Right now, Perfect Prostate is sending out free bottles of their groundbreaking new formula to listeners of this station. Perfect Prostate formula was developed by medical doctor Mitchell Fleischer, and its ingredients have been clinically studied to reduce your frequent nighttime bathroom visits and promote healthy urine flow. Right now, preferred customers get their first bottle of Perfect Prostate absolutely free. There's nothing to lose. Perfect Prostate is guaranteed to reduce that constant urge to use the bathroom, especially at night, and promote healthy urine flow. Don't wait. Call now for your free bottle. Just pay shipping and processing. Dial 1-800-680-9903. That's 1-800-680-9903. Supplies are limited. One free bottle per household. Call now. Dial 1-800-680-9903. That's 1-800-680-9903.
Whenever I'm feeling a little down under, I can always count on Nate and Brian for their interesting perspective on topics important to freedom and civil rights by listening to the At Odds Show. Nate and Brian cover important topics with insight, intelligence, and of course humor. I can always expect a laugh or two. So if you want to be informed and have a great time, give these guys a listen.
At Odds.
Are you looking for some way cool t-shirts? Check out ChugDug.com. They have hundreds of crazy fun t-shirts like gun, patriotic, and you better believe zombie shirts. At ChugDug.com, you'll find quality shirts at a quality price. All shirts start at just $10 with free shipping over $50. Mention Radio 1 coupon code at checkout and grab a cool 10% off. That's ChugDug.com. T-shirts with attitude.
The At Odd Show with the greatest political talk show hosts in history, Nate and Brian. And it's sad that they actually believe that. So give a listen because the delusional need love too.
I've owned my company for 14 years now, and I can tell you that payroll is a 4-letter word. I hate doing it. It eats up hours I don't have, and it costs me money I could be saving. But my accountant's too expensive, and I'm not sure who to call, but I know I need help.
We're Paychex, and we take all the hassles out of small business payroll. We save you time and money. It's easy. Call, fax, or give us your payroll information securely online, and we take care of the rest. We calculate the correct taxes, manage payments and direct deposits. We even send out your checks. Payroll doesn't need to be a four-letter word anymore. We're so sure that we can save you time and money that we'll give you a month's payroll free. Just for calling 877-887-4991. Get 1 month's payroll for free. Call Paychex right now. 877-887-4991. That's 877-887-4991.
You know, Gordy, I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that.
I wouldn't either.
I wonder what it was.
So
I might.
You said to show how long we've been given foreign aid.
Well,
it was the country that was first granted foreign aid by Congress.
Yeah, and I'll give you a couple clues. It's a New World country.
Ooh.
And it was in May 1812.
1812. So I guessed.
And it was $50,000, which would be about $700,000 today.
Tell me.
And it was for relief following an earthquake.
Oh, an earthquake, that helps. California?
Yeah.
Was it England? England?
No.
Guam?
Do we have some guesses? England?
Yeah. Guam. Haiti?
Cuba?
Morocco?
Wasn't Morocco? No.
Was it Russia?
No.
There was no Russia.
As a matter of fact, they could use some aid today.
They could, and some toilet paper.
And some toilet paper. Because it was Venezuela.
Way back in 1812, you
1812,
said, huh?
The U.S. sent them $700,000 in today's dollars. $50,000 then. You want to do this day in history? Of course we do.
Oh, Napoleon invaded Russia in 1812.
I told you it was a country.
No, I'm telling you.
France was a country.
It was
You were arguing whether Russia was Russia.
In Russia, it was known as the Patriotic War of 1812.
In Russia, people do this. In the United States, they do that.
That doesn't make sense. It sounded like Count Chocula.
No, that was Yakov Smirnoff.
Russia called it the Patriotic War of 1812.
Yeah.
France went...
They called it the crappy war.
Called it the invasion of Russia. No, they called it the Russian campaign. It began June 24th, 1812.
It's like the comic I saw with a modern picture of a woman going into the cab, and she goes, "I'd like to go to Waterloo." And he says, the city? And she goes, "No, the battle, you freaking idiot. It's too late for that," or something or other.
Hilarious.
Anyways, yeah. All right, so on this day in 1947, speaking of the Russians, was the notorious The notorious Red Scare kicks into high gear in Washington as congressional committees begin investigating communist influence in one of the world's richest and most glamorous community, Hollywood. You imagine all of those artists that were commies and making all these great movies that got blackballed by McCarthy. After World War II, the Cold War began to heat up between the world's two superpowers, right? In Washington, conservative watchdog worked to out communists in government. Now, it'd be one thing if it was in government, but they were going after everybody before settling their sights on alleged Reds in the famously liberal movie industry. The House Un-American Activities Committee. See, you talk about your government, and you can trust them and all this, and they don't do anything bad and stuff. Anyways, are you or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? And today, she's running for president. What's her name? The Green Party.
Hillary Clinton?
No.
Oh.
Who is it? I can't think of her name now.
Jill Stein.
Yeah, Jill Stein.
What are you talking about?
The Green Party is just a thinly shaded communist party.
I have a sign in town